Let's do it. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Build Different podcast. My name is Vince O'Swall on all platforms. Here, my guy Logan.
What's happening, everybody?
Logan and Gregory on all platforms. Together, we built a six-figure online coaching business. We started this podcast just to inspire other young entrepreneurs to chase your dreams, man. Go hard. If you got a dream, just go after it, man. And we're back, bro. Episode 2.
Episode 2. And we have ideas flowing.
Yeah,
I know even the first time, it was cool just to talk everything through, but now I feel like we have everything set.
Yeah, we came prepared this time.
Oh yeah, I hope y'all are ready.
So let's get straight to it, bro. Ain't lie, we're growing every day, bro. Even since the last time we were here, it's been just through the roof. Mm-hmm. Especially we outsource and we're hiring every day. And that's honestly crazy, bro. We got the VAs working for us now, employing half the Philippines, bro. Getting it rocking.
It's truly not about what you know, it's about who you know. And when you have that strong core, that strong team there too to like support you and be there with you, but that's what we have to focus on, right? We have to make sure we're getting the right people for the right job.
Yeah.
And they're doing their role to the fullest. Then we have a working business, like you said, and sky's the limit right now.
Easy, bro. I mean, last time you were here, you were like, bro, business, it ain't for everybody, bro. It's just for people who really want it. But really, the hardest part, what do you think the hardest part is, when it comes to everything, right? Because I know, right now we got, the fulfillment point now. But it wasn't always like that. What do you think the hardest part is?
Just with running a business?
Yeah.
Running a business, I would say is that, there's new tasks every day. I know I touched on it the last time.
Yeah.
So even staying focused on the mission as well, you got to set your goals, right?
Yeah.
And you have to do the little things every day to accomplish those goals, and then you got the next goals, right?
Yeah.
So it's more of utilizing your time the fullest and making sure you're doing the right tasks at the right time. Otherwise, it's just going to be ups and downs always.
Ups and downs, bro. Honestly, that's just life, bro. It's going to be a whole bunch of ups and downs. You just got to keep going, bro. And I was really thinking about it the other day, all this started because of a down point, a down moment, you know? I mean, we touched on it on the last episode, how you got to go through the hard times to get to where you're at. What was it saying? You grow through what you grow through what you go through, man. If you ain't going through anything, then you ain't growing, you know? So you got to go through all those hard times. But it's been a journey, bro. It's been a journey.
Exactly. And I would say too, even touch on it more, just don't quit. Literally, bro, the last resort is to quit. And for me, that's not an option. I know damn well that's not an option for you.
Yeah.
For this, you got to stick it through all the way. And you just got to believe in yourself at the same time. And if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to have a working business and you're just going to be failing because it starts with you and your mindset. Yeah. Like I said the last time.
So you said don't quit. What's a moment you're about throwing the towel? You're like, I'm done, man. Online coaching ain't for me. I'm gonna clock back in. You ever had one of those moments?
Never. Never, bro.
Never.
We've definitely had some downtime. We've had some down moments, but we also have to analyze. We have to analyze, where are the leaks in the pipe, and then as long as we patch them up, we can keep growing. Either way, just don't let it flood. Yeah. That's the only thing. Just don't let the pipes flood.
Yeah, I was kind of the same way, bro. I feel like it's not having a backup plan. When you have a goal, right? You gotta go all in, right? No backup plan or nothing, because my mom always said, if you have a plan B, that means your plan A ain't gonna work, bro. Mm-hmm. So you gotta make sure ain't no backup plan, nothing, that you're all in on that thing, then you're gonna figure it out. Mm-hmm. Life or death.
Exactly, bro. And you have to remain uncomfortable if you want to have a comfortable life at the same time.
They clipping that one.
We're clipping. Remaining uncomfortable though, right?
Yeah.
In a sense where, you have your day-to-day every day, but, when you have a working business and it's flowing, you still gotta keep working and, go all in even more. And I think that's why we're even diving into other avenues right now too. Yeah. Now that everything's flowing.
That's the thing though, that remain uncomfortable, bro. Cause right now I feel like we got to the point where it's it's just flowing. We don't even have to work in the business too much. We mostly just show up here and there, like a boss supposed to do. Mm-hmm. But now, when you get all this free time, you're just chilling. I'm just what's the next thing? What's the next mountain we gonna climb, right? Because me, I love the grind. I love the journey, I love, like you said, being uncomfortable, right? And I feel like everybody's not built for that, bro. Some people, they rather have they rather be at the top, have the whole, have everything and just chill there. But me, I like the grind, I like the journey. It's the running up the mountain. I remember we was in Cali, bro. We started off the side, we climbed up the side of the mountain. We literally run up an like true story. We ran up an actual mountain, bro, like an actual mountain. And like that was a journey right there, bro. I thought there was gonna be rattlesnakes and stuff just jumping at me, and that was crazy. But like once we got to the top, we were there like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Looked around, like, all right, it's cool. What's next now?
And it wasn't even about like getting there in the moment. Like, trust me, like when we got up there, and I took it in, like that was a life-changing moment. But it was about the journey the whole way for me, because like it was laughs. Like I'm telling you guys, like the whole story, backstory. Like there's a trail, the easiest trail, right? You could walk up it. But me and Vince didn't even look at this trail. Me and Vince just saw this mountain and we're like, you know what? We're going up. We're doing it. We're scaling this.
Easy. You just found a way, bro. Like really like on the side of the mountain, like in the bushes. Like Google Maps said there was a trail there. I didn't see a trail. Like I'm damn near just rock climbing it, bro. Like going under the bushes and all that. I'm like, damn, how are we gonna get there? And remember we look off in distance, seeing like some old lady just walking. I'm like, man, if she could do it, I could do it. Like that's the thing. Like believing, if you could see other people like chasing their goals or doing something, to me, I'm like, that person's no better than me. Like if they can do it, I can do it. So that's even like more motivation for me to just keep going, right? And I feel like climbing a mountain is just such like a, such like a metaphoric thing, right? But it's really like just how life is, right? So you see someone else ahead of you, like obviously it's possible, but you just got to keep going. They found a way, why can't you find a way, you know?
Exactly.
You gotta figure it out.
Even like expanding on that too, like climbing a mountain and doing business, like you got to fall in love with the process as well. Like, like we were talking before, you're gonna have troubles. You know, you're gonna face obstacles just like on a mountain. But you know, when you keep scaling, you keep elevating. It's just constant growth within yourself and your business at the same time.
Yeah, man. So what's the next steps for Build Different, bro? Like right now we got the coaching on lock. Now we're just trying to find different mountains to climb, bro. Like, tell them about your next mountain, bro. You have the clothing brand dropping.
Oh yeah, a huge announcement, everybody. So I'm starting a community too with my boy Sebastian. So the community is gonna be Dog Club, right?
Dog Club.
Dog Club.
There we go.
Dog, do all with God. So it's gonna be a religious clothing brand, you guys. But besides the clothing brand, like I really just want to expand a network of like-minded people who want to grow their strength and relationship with God, and also in themselves, because you're gonna be able to wear this clothing brand, you know, on the just out streetwear, but also in the gym, you know, to get that sweat in, and it's gonna look dope. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit, bro. Dog Club, man.
Dog
I'm
Club.
definitely rocking it, bro. I'm saying that every day. Big dog. That's gonna be tough, man. So like, when they dropping, bro? When is dropping?
Actually, I just met with the manufacturer this morning. He sent me some videos, pictures of what the samples, the tanks are gonna look like.
Yeah.
So once those touch down over here, bro, we're scaling. We got clothing designs for men, women. So I think it's gonna change. It's gonna change the clothing world, bro.
It's for everybody though, or I'm like, I feel like you got to be like that to be wearing it. Like you don't want anybody wearing
Bro,
it.
it's almost like I kind of want people to fill like an application form to make sure like this is right for you. To be honest with you, because I really wanted I wanted this to be an exclusive brand. I don't want everybody wearing this.
Yeah.
Because this dog community is people who want to expand and grow within themselves and the people around them. Because just like in business, like when we really network and we meet with people that are like-minded, even, you know, who are closer to our goals, then we're growing, right? So I want that community to be there where everybody's elevating. People are having different avenues. Obviously, we're in coaching business, but we know guys in the day trading business. We know guys, you know, in the e-commerce.
Yeah.
I want people to network just like that, because I feel like more brains, more money.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit, bro. I'm excited for that, and like that's a whole different mountain right there. That's gonna be lit. So how you gonna how you gonna figure all that out, bro? Like how to just scale the brand up? Like you gonna hire any mentors, or are you just bootstrapping it?
Bro, I think since the beginning, man. Like I haven't had a mentor. Like I said, I thank God you showed me the avenue, because I didn't have to put any money, invest in anybody.
Yeah.
You know, I got everything for free. But I guess for me, I would definitely invest into a mentor eventually.
Yeah.
More so in a sense that like I don't know everything, right? And when I find that guy that, you know, has a good energy, good relationship with God, I'm definitely gonna invest in him, because he can show me a whole new avenue to expand my revenue, my net worth, and, you know, expand my network at the same time.
Facts, bro. Because I feel like just in life, you don't know what problems like are there unless you go through it, right? And like oftentimes I see it all the time, bro. The people are like, yo, I'm gonna go start this business. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. It's easy. It's easy. Nothing good in life comes easy, bro. There's always gonna be some challenges that you got to go through. And some people, they just don't know what the challenges are, right? So they start thinking it's gonna be sunshine, and they get down to like the valley when it's hard. Like for example, we have business like there's like a whole bunch of different challenges that I never even expected to come up, right? And people they just go through those, they see those challenges, like they quit, they go to the next thing. So now it looks good at the beginning, then it hits another challenge, right? So like really, just like you said, just staying uncomfortable and getting through those challenges, that's how you really elevate.
Exactly.
But if you have somebody else to tell you like, yo, this is what to expect, and now you know what to expect, it's just easy, bro. Now you need like it's like you're starting on level 1,000 because that person they already been through all those challenges. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like just knowledge is power. You really got to just keep surrounding yourself with great people.
Always, bro. And even, when you're starting your business too, I feel like there's so many people where they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go in this avenue. I'm gonna go do this avenue and this avenue at the same time. That's never gonna work.
Never
dude.
gonna work, bro.
You said it to me perfectly when I first started coaching. You're like, bro, you have to perfect your craft in this, and then of course move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel like you're fulfilled and you fulfilled your mission in this one task or this one business, whatever it is, you can't move on to the next thing, bro. It's like game. Like you gotta level when you want to level up to the next level.
Yeah.
You gotta complete all the mission 5 stars all the way through.
That's why I was really thinking it, bro. Like once you complete that, like one thing, like the entrepreneur, it kind of gets boring, bro. Like even like it gets boring, especially because like delegation's key, right? You get everybody in the right places. You kind of just sit back and oversee it. Like I was thinking about it yesterday. Yeah, I woke up whenever I felt like it, drank my coffee. Like now what? Like I got nothing to do all day. But then like I stopped for a second. I'm like, this is a blessing right here. This is a blessing. But don't take it for granted. It could change any second. So that's why you just gotta find like another avenue to get to. Like keep challenging yourself every day. That's the goal. Keep challenging yourself. I feel like as a man, like if you're sad or depressed or you're just feeling lost in the world, you're not moving, You ain't got no motion, You know what I mean? Like you gotta keep moving, you gotta keep elevating, you gotta keep striving towards the next thing. Or like if you're just staring at the wall all day, not elevating, you're gonna be sad, bro. Like that's depressing too. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I feel myself, I'm like feeling like at a low point, I'm looking around like, am I doing anything to get better today? Like, am I doing anything that's gonna push me to that next goal? 9 times out of 10, it's like, no, I'm just jelly dicking, bro. Just sitting there.
And I feel like in today's society, like people, like they just play the blaming game. Like they feel sorry for themselves and they're like, you know what? Maybe it's just not, I just don't have that luck. Like it's just not me.
Yeah.
But that's not true at all, man. Like everybody has their strengths, everybody has their weaknesses. And now with social media and how we can really expand, like you can use AI for anything as well.
Yeah.
Like bro, use any of your strengths right now. Like you can apply yourself to any type of business. You just got to use what you're passionate about and what you're good at.
Yeah. Like literally, bro, like when I first started, there was no ChatGPT, bro. Like I couldn't just look up how can I scale an online fitness business, bro. Like I had to go hire mentors, right? I had to go read the books. I had to go like study this, right? Like it gets easier day by day. Like I literally was on ChatGPT. How do you start an online coaching business? I was like, do they know? Like, do they know? So I looked it up. And like it literally told you step by step, post every day, nurture leads, set up these accounts. I'm like, damn, they know everything. Like where was this 3 years ago, That's crazy. ChatGPT wasn't even out 3 years ago, bro. That shit,
Bro, it's crazy.
It's growing fast, bro.
But that's an interesting question to bring up too. Like, even though we have all this AI, we obviously are mentors ourselves. So, what sets us apart as mentors as opposed to ChatGPT for people to invest into us?
That's the thing, bro. People are lazy, bro. ChatGPT ain't gonna call your phone and say, get up, stop being lazy, bro. Like ChatGPT, you gotta go enter the information and want it. And that's the thing. Some people, they just don't want it, bro. Like they just don't want it. They just don't, they just want to make all the excuses. And in life right now, there's so many distractions, bro. There's TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. There's school, like everybody's watching, what is that? Love Island right now. The NBA finals, like all these different distractions that just keeping people off their pivot, bro. Like realistically, if you want to be successful, you can't have a favorite TV show. Sorry, like you gotta lock in, bro. You gotta say like, this is my goal. This is what I'm gonna get to. And nothing else, like all that other noise, I'm not gonna like let that knock me off my grind. Like if you're not waking up every single morning and giving all your all towards that goal, you just don't want it bad enough, like for real. So you really just gotta want it, bro. That's what's really keeping people off their pivot.
Exactly, and even with people's habits, bro, like if you're a 22-year-old man and you're paying the PlayStation 5 every day, bro, like at least make a business out of it. Like I said, like put a stream up, just put a camera up, dude, and Twitch stream that. You can make money doing that.
Like Kai Cenat's a millionaire.
Like
he just sits in front of a computer all day, just yapping, bro. It's too easy. It's too easy.
Use your resources and use your knowledge, and like just keep investing.
And they just don't want it for real, bro. So that
And even for us too, like I feel like we bring it up every day. Like the fact that, you know, you can have everything too laid out for you. You can have the perfect business plan, but you know, for a lot of people, it's not even an information issue, it's an application issue.
but it can't be an information issue. Like it's in 2025. Go on Google. Like you don't have to Google things anymore. Go on ChatGPT, OpenAI, anything, right? You want to learn how to start something? Like all these millionaires are on YouTube telling you exactly how to do it. Just go do it. Just go get it. Like they gotta have that lion mentality, bro. Like people, they just don't want it for real, bro. Like it's too easy out here, bro. It's too easy.
And even for us too, like, you know, us mentoring coaches as well and expanding their network and, you know, obviously giving them the blueprint as for them. Like, I feel like what I really strive for is fulfillment on my end, your end, and making sure they have all the resources and we're like the helping hand with them, man. Like we're making sure they have everything dialed in. We take calls 24/7. Like if you need something at 11:59 p.m., I will, as long as I'm up, I will answer that call, bro.
Hit my phone.
So how important is fulfillment to you?
Honestly, bro, like I don't like calling it fulfillment. I just call it just me helping my friends out, right? Because that's how I started. It means me helping my friends start their brands, right? So I'm gonna shout out Kelsey, man. Kelsey, mom of two, like we're still working a full-time job, and like I told her, I'm like, Kelsey, I'm gonna help you run this up, online coaching. You're taking your kids to Disney World, right? And like I was like, all right, we're gonna make this work. So we literally sat down, broke down like everything. First of all, non-negotiables. Those are really important, right? If you really want something, you need those. You gotta set up. Keep it real simple. Minimum of 4 things, non-negotiables, everything that you need to start the brand or start whatever that goal that you is, and stick to those daily. So we broke down what her non-negotiable would be, like posting DMs, just talking to people, text people back, whatever it is. We broke it down. I'm like, dude, don't miss a day. Literally, don't miss a day. Like, don't miss a day. You don't miss a day eating. You don't miss a day brushing your teeth. Like, don't miss a day posting, doing all this. She's like, all right, bet. A week later, signed her first client, bro. 300 followers on Instagram.
Shout out you,
like,
Kelsey.
You know, she can do it. Anybody can do it, bro. Like, it's easy. You just gotta want it.
Exactly, man.
And she wants it, bro, because her why is her kids. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta have a deep why if you really want to just run this up, bro, easily.
I love it. I love it. What do you want to expand on?
I don't know. You just gotta have a deep why, bro, and like that's what it comes down to. Like, really, just once you have that why, you gotta be a man of your word, right? So if like I told myself like 2 years ago, I was like, I don't care how this goes, I'm gonna make this business work no matter what. And like I made a promise to myself, right? And like a lot of people break promises to you, like to other people, whatever. But if you can make a promise, you gotta hold a promise to yourself at least, bro. Like if you can't rely on yourself, who can rely on you? You know? So just being a man of your word and just saying like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and no matter what, nothing's on my pivot. That's how you really just scale up, you know?
Damn, bro. I love it. And even for us too, like I feel like even taking it personal in a sense that, you know, you're doing everything from your end. You're fulfilling yourself, but also you're fulfilling everybody around you. And that stems from just becoming the best version of yourself, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like you gotta increase and improve yourself in all different avenues. So for myself, like what I strive for is the mind, body, spirit, right?
Yeah.
You gotta get your mind right. So you gotta wake up early. You gotta do the non-negotiables like we do every day too.
Yeah.
Like our morning routine. Even listen to the gospel, right? Reading the Bible. And that's also with the spirit. Like when I realized I was getting more successful as well, like it's not in a sense that I increased my relationship with God or like I improved it, but also I feel like I took more time to talk with him every day, you know? And I feel like just God itself is like the most important thing to you and me as well.
Yeah. So you said as you felt more successful, like that's how you feeling? So like, what does success look like to you, bro? Like, how would you define that?
What success means to me, I would say, I mean, I definitely agree. Money brings happiness, right? Like the fact that, you know, you can travel, you can go wherever, you can buy you and your girl some food, and you don't have to look at the price, and you don't have to check your bank account.
Swipe.
You can just swipe, bro. Like that's it. Get the reports, right?
Yeah.
But success means to me is like just content with myself, and content, you know, with my life around me. Where, you know, I'm gonna have my struggles every day, but you know, I can at least know that, you know, I'm fulfilling myself and I'm giving my all. I'm giving it 100% every day too. Then I know, you know, there's no room for error at that point.
Yeah. At least, you know, like you left it all on the table, bro.
I did it. You know what I mean? I handle business.
Type. So what's the goal? Like 5 years from now, right? Dog Club, clothing brand up and running, built different. Who knows where we're gonna be at 5 years from now? Like we're scaled up, probably got our own gym or something. I don't know. Like where you see yourself next 5 years, bro?
The next 5 years, bro. Well, the fact of the matter is, we're 22. Like, we just graduated college, and I look around people. That's why I thank God too. Like, I look at people around me, and everybody's probably 28, 29, doing the same thing as us, and they've had at least 3-4 years of experience, bro. This is 8 months of me just grinding every day. So the next 5 years, bro, like, I don't know, I'm gonna be probably 27, 28. Probably 5 years from now, probably have some kids, 1 to 2 kids. And I pray to God that, you know, I can just lay low in a sense, just let everything flow like we are right now. But also, I'm already knowing I'm gonna start new businesses every day. Like my dad, I know he has 5 to 6 businesses himself. So I feel like we have the same mindset in the sense when you mastered something, you move on to the next thing, and you just keep striving, bro.
Keep expanding the ecosystem.
Exactly.
Cool. So you staying down here in Miami, or like, what's the goal?
Oh, bro, I'll be honest, like, I've always wanted to. I'll probably live in 2 areas. Like if I'm talking 5 years from now, I want 2 houses.
2 houses.
I need 1 in Miami, and I want to be out the country, man. Like seeing the world, seeing new people, learning new languages, eating new food. Like I love that stuff. Like and even new beaches. Like like every time we go on a trip, like I just take in the beach every time.
Yeah.
Like, that's just peaceful to me, man.
You taking the beach. All right. So like where's your favorite beach? Where's the favorite beaches at, bro? What country?
I mean, we were in where we all go this year? Jamaica. I love Jamaica. But also the beach that I love the most, bro, is a few years ago I was in Turks and Caicos. Oh man, like that water, like crystal blue, but also the Bahamas too. We've done the Bahamas twice this year, taking the jet skis out. Crystal clear water, good food, good vibes.
That was always a good vibe. Them Kong fritters are fire, bro. Those are fire. I'm excited for this next trip, man. And it's gonna be lit because right now, like I feel like we understand it now, right? Like even on the first trip, like every time we take a trip, it's like elevating. Like first trip, man, it was just us two, just 2 employees were built different. Next trip, we had 4. Next trip, now we had 10 to 11. So now like it's like every time you just leave you leave your home and come back, you're seeing how you're elevating. Like I feel like that's such a great feeling, you know?
But even so, I feel like we're so locked in our routine. Like we'll be gone for maybe a week and a half max for a trip. I feel like I'm gone for a century.
Yeah.
Like, but just being on my routine and not, you know, because I feel like we really set up our game day plan every day too. Like we even have a whiteboard that we base off our day from.
Yeah.
So even being out in a different country or a different area, it doesn't knock me off my pivot, but I really have to adjust, you know, my mindset as well to make sure I'm still hitting those non-negotiables. Like we're finding a gym. First thing we do is find a gym.
Yeah.
Like where's the nearest gym? Where's a food court at? All that.
Man, if I don't find a gym, I'm in the tree doing pull-ups, bro. I'm in the middle of the street hitting some push-ups there. Got to get the pump in, bro. And I like how, like, you know, that's why you got to surround yourself with the great people, you know, like people who have that same freedom so you can, like, just be spontaneous, bro. Because, like, I remember even for the trip we took last month, it was, like, on a random Wednesday, I'm trying to go to Houston, trying to go to Cali. Like, all right, yeah, let's do it. Booked the flight that night. Saturday, we were out, you know? So that's why you just got to surround yourself with, like, people who are on the same mission, same grind, elevating. So you got the same type of freedom. So you just do, like, cool shit, bro. Like, that's what I really like about, especially, like, working remote. Like, you just have that spontaneous vibe. Just do cool shit, bro. Hang around bosses.
And even people probably view that as like what do they call it? A work-life balance where, you know, we can do these trips, we can travel, but I don't even feel like we do have a work-life balance, but I don't even think we base it off that though. Like we just live our life.
Nah, I don't got any work-life balance, bro. Every day I wake up, I grind, bro. That's all I think about. That's all I think about, bro. And I feel like I'm not even at the point where I can even talk about work-life balance because, bro, like you said, I'm 22, bro. Like we're building the foundations for the rest of our lives, you know? Like I'm, hopefully, God willing, I live to 100. So I can sacrifice first 10 years just to build up a foundation for the rest of my life, you know? And even then, that's why I like just documenting like the whole journey. Like literally last night I was watching some videos I was taking of like just me. Like whenever I get stressed, bro, like I'm in my phone, I'm like talking to my future self. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna keep grinding for you, you know? So just me like making that, like I said, making that promise to myself, like I'm never gonna stop. I'm grinding for me, like just keep going, bro. So I really feel like 30-year-old me, here's how my mind works, right? Because you know how you got like memories and all, right? You just make a memory back to like all like old moments. 30-year-old me is remembering this moment right now, like glad he ain't quit. glad he ain't going, you know? Like, he's watching you right now, you know? So you got to keep going.
Always,
Got to
bro.
keep pushing.
And I think you said the perfect word, sacrifice. Like,
Yeah.
I think sacrifice is like one of the most like prosperous like things that I put on my list that I need to do. Even
Yeah.
from when I first started, like we say now, like our life, we don't have a kickback life, but you know, we at least have the freedom, right? But even
Yeah.
when I first started coaching, I put all my time, effort, and energy into this business so we could be here right now.
Yeah.
Like I remember even sitting on the couch, like even coming home from class, right? Sending out 50 DMs a day.
Yeah.
Outreach and posting content every day and sacrificing my time and energy so I could be in a comfortable place I am today, remaining uncomfortable and sacrificing.
Yeah, bro. You know, that is a crazy go. I forgot about that. And that was just a few months ago, man. We were just grinding. And I feel like that really builds character because if you can't hire other people if you never even did the job yourself, you know? Like that definitely builds character. Just knowing how to run every single aspect of it, that's how you really boss up, scale up, bro. So I'm glad like we went through like the journey so you get to where we're at today, you know? Just keep elevating.
Elevating every day, bro. I love it. And for you too, like I know even we talk about investing like in a mentorship and you've obviously invested in a mentorship so you can have that knowledge that you have today and you can apply yourself, right? So for yourself, like what was the worst investment you've made too within your journey?
Oh, that's a great question. Worst investment. Honestly, I don't take L's, bro. I just have a lot of lessons, you know? So I had a couple lessons I had to take, bro. So I still haven't found like the perfect ad guy, bro. You know? Like we said last episode, like I really just can't do business with anybody that's just not like on the grind. Like they don't got that same mindset, right? So we made a couple of bad investments, at least like different ad guys trying to help us out. Everybody, like once you're on the come up, everybody has a secret how to get rich, right? Like everybody's like, yo, come invest in this and then you're gonna happen quick. You're gonna get money quick. And I'm gonna let you know, like if they say you're gonna get money quick, they say it's gonna be quick, don't go for it, bro. Like just stick with the long journey, bro. That's really gonna help you scale up, get that next level, bro.
And they even
Nothing good comes fast.
nothing good comes fast at all. And I I know I know you said like invest into people that you know that don't want it for real. Like but also to break it up even better, you guys, like Built Different will not work with fat people at all. And what I mean by that is people, you know, that are fat clearly can't put themselves first in a sense that they don't want to do more for themselves. So why are they going to do for me? You know what I mean? They're selfish. They're more inclined to just, you know, pursue their own route instead of helping other people. But for people that are in shape, I know I can trust more at least because I know you took the time for yourself to prioritize yourself and your craft, and now you can help others do the same.
Yeah, bro. And I really realized that is like once I started just comparing myself with like not those around me, but like those are like people who are doing better than me and people like I want to be like, right? So you look at like all the top guys who are really like just running up in the industry and just running up and like all the top guys are just really running up. Like for example, like seen Mark Wahlberg, the owner of Facebook, Zuckerberg, right? He just started MMA. Like, he got freaking jacked, you know, like all the top dudes, like they're all in great shape, right? And they started late, right? But there's a whole bunch of dudes right now who are just in great shape. They're running up, they're driving the fast car, and that's where you really want to be at. So don't compare yourself to like people who are like around you. Compare yourself to people who you want to be. And 9 times out of 10, they're in great shape. They got their mind right. They got the routine right. They're just locked in, right? Nobody respects the fat dude hopping out the Lambo, right? You got to have it both. You got to have it both.
I was literally talking to it with our boy yesterday, one of our coaches.
Yeah.
And we're just talking about, you know, how the premise of getting in shape has changed. Like, look at the people around us that are, you know, more preaching and talking to the kids. Like, we listen to guys like Gunna, you know, Lil Baby, and everything. You know, I feel like the premise before was just all negative. You know, drugs, alcohol, girls. But you look at Gunna's Instagram stories, it's all of him getting in shape.
And they got shredded now.
Bro, he got shredded. And it's like, I love the direction that we're headed in our society where, you know, we have to be in shape. We have to be healthy. Because if you want to have a prosperous life, you have to control your health first.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't live a long life, you know, reach to 100.
Like, Gunna's tough, bro. Today I did good. I ain't be eating no bullshit. Wake up, I feel fit. Like, I bump that every day, bro. That's that right there.
I think you asked me the last time, like the artist, forget OT7.
Okay.
Bro, Larry June
Larry June.
on the mic, y'all. Like you gotta listen. Like you can't listen. You just gotta intake of what he's talking about. I feel like everything he's talking about applies to our life every day.
Yeah. Ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, really, that's what I was really thinking about that the other day, right? Like, when you're really on the come up, right? Not only you can't like put the TV shows down, put the movies down, put the sports down, and really just watch what you consume, right? Like, literally, I had a playlist every single morning. Alexa wakes me up. Get Money by Lil Baby, right? I know you remember the days, bro. Every single morning.
Sophomore year, yeah.
Wake up, Get Money by Lil Baby. I mean, I'm up in Lifestyle, Rich by what the voice called? Young, whatever their name is, bro. Blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Man, like, so what you're consuming, like, I'm listening to Drake talking about took the truck to the hotel and then hopped on the jet. I'm like, damn, so they really living like that because they're just talking, like, you can't just come up with that. They're just talking about their life, you know? So you have all that, you're consuming all that, you'll hear it, you see it, you feel it. Because once you have it in here, you can have it out here, you know? It's all a mindset thing. So, like, you just got to see, hear the dream and just make it happen, you know?
I love it, bro. And what you consume too, I feel like is like a reminder to myself. And that's why we read the Bible every day and I talk to God, I pray to God too. Because it's a reminder, you know, to what you want to put first, you know, even reading your books every day as well and consuming, just constantly consuming, because you're going to make that the most important thing. So then you know you're elevating yourself too.
Exactly, bro. And to keep elevating, you just got to look at like where your time's going, where your money's going, where's your intention going. Those are going to, and the byproduct is going to be success or whatever you want, right? So if your bank account says that you're always, you know, at the club on the weekend, you know, like you're not spending, you're at the club at the weekend, you're eating out every weekend, you're probably not gonna be in the best shape. Like you and I, we're in great shape. We have 3 gym memberships. It's only right that you're in good shape, you know? It's only right. So like just watch where you invest your time, invest your money, and more importantly, your attention. That's how you really like can really see where you're gonna be at, right? Show me your bank statement. I'll show you where you're gonna be at the next next year.
Clip that. I love it.
I'll show you where you're gonna be at. Clip that.
And even from us, you know, starting a brand, and I know I didn't even know about online coaching before this, obviously. And I didn't know like this is a premise of, you know, that you can really build yourself.
Yeah.
But also just using your passion. So what do you think as we're growing our brand, what do you think is the most slept on part?
The most slept on part. Honestly, people just scared to start, bro. Like, as we're growing the brand, like imagine I didn't even start. Because honestly, in the beginning, there's gonna be a lot of people telling you like, quit, that's dumb, it's not gonna work, it's not possible, like you're making a mistake. And so people have that fear of just starting, that's what really holds them back, right? So just start, right? Just start. If you're passionate about like you're doing clothes right now, you're passionate about clothes, man, just start. Go look at manufacturers, look up how to send them out, open up a Shopify store, do it. You know, like if you want to start online coaching, bro, change your Instagram name Online Coach. That's step 1. You know, go find a couple of skinny guys that you want to help out and tell them, yo, I'll help you out for free. Like just start. You know, then from there you learn the problems. You'll go through everything. Then you'll just keep growing, right? Focus on getting a little bit better every single day. But you'll never get there if you don't start. And people are just too lazy to start. You know,
too lazy and too scared. The number one fear of everybody, well, besides public speaking, is fear of failure. Like people don't want to start because they already know they're gonna fail at some point. So I feel like that's just a weak mindset altogether. Like if you have this dream, if you have this goal and it clicked with you, start. Just do it, bro. If you fail, like you know how many entrepreneurs there are that if taken years for them to perfect their craft. Like I feel like God only gave me like the option to be successful within my first month, but for a lot of guys that are making way more money than me, it took them years to let it click. But when it clicked, you have success.
Being like, that's one thing I never understood though. Cause like, I've heard that, like when I was first initially starting, right? And people's always like, yeah, a lot of businesses fail. And I never really understand, like, how do you fail? You know, like, how do you fail? You know, like, I feel like a problem is thrown your way and you figure it out. You don't just go days or weeks without the same problem, you know, like figure it out. So for me, like, just in life, failure just isn't an option, you know? Like I may be stuck on a problem for a little while, but never failing, you know? You know?
That's a strong word actually.
Yeah, like
failure, like being a failure.
What does that even mean? You know?
Yeah. I feel like if you are a failure, you quit. Like there's no more like your mind's already gone from it. Your brand, your business that you wanted to grow, like you're off of it and you're like, forget about it. I feel like that's failing. Yeah, like because you quit. You're done.
So you can't fail if you don't quit. So that's the number one thing. Just don't quit, bro. Figure it out, you know?
There's always another option. There's always a new route that you can do so you can, like I said, fix those pipes, and you can just keep growing every day.
Yeah, bro. Like even then, like that just shows like the threshold is just so low right now, bro. There's so many, like you said, there's so many different avenues, so many different ways to scale up. It's so low, it's easy, right? You just gotta stay consistent with it. That's anything. That's anything. That's why, like, when it comes to like just who you think can be successful, is like having that long-term investment and not having that short gratification, instant gratification. Like if once you can get past that, get past instant gratification and really just grind something out for like months on end without seeing results, like that really builds character, bro. That really helps you get to that next level, man.
And you said consistency is key, and I definitely agree. So, as part of your daily action, and also us running our business, like what do you think consistency means to you?
That's a good question. Honestly, like for me, like even right now, like 'cause I don't even see myself, like I don't even think about it anymore. It's like I'm on autopilot. Like that's just how my life works, right? Consistency actually makes me feel like whole, Because like going back to when we were on vacation, bro, nothing was consistent about it. We're on a cruise ship, our location's changing. Like they got new events happening every single day. Like every day was something new to do, new food, new everything, right? But now that like we're back here in Miami, like we're consistently waking up same time, same routine. Like it just gives my life structure, And I feel like some people, they just like that structure, but they just don't know how to make that for themselves. So they rather have somebody else, shit like me, tell them what to do every single day, So just consistency in life, just having like a good structure and just having like knowing like what you're gonna do every day, having like that motion, I feel like that makes life way easier. So for me, like waking up, working out, eating healthy, eating my fruits, praising the Lord, like consistently doing all that, like it just makes my life so much easier, man.
And without my calendar, man, like on my phone, like my life would be scrambled for sure. Like I make sure if I have an appointment, if I have a phone call, if I have anything, like I structure my calendar to a T where, at that time I know I got to be there, and I set reminders.
Yeah.
And that's like the structure that I need, that I know I have to base off of. So then I can hit my non-negotiables every day, and, I'm doing everything right.
Everything right. So, I don't know. Okay. Cool. Cool.
We actually touched on a lot of the stuff that we've been.
Stuff, bro. I'm like, what we say now? Yeah, just keep scaling.
Well, even for our next steps too, like we're transitioning from business consulting and mentorship into day trading. And I know you know a lot more about day trading than I do too.
Man, I'm always a student, bro. Like I never want to say I completely know it all. There's always gonna be somebody else that knows more, right? That's why it comes back to like always gotta keep surrounding yourself with people that's gonna keep elevating you, bro. But I'm excited, honestly. For me, like the next goal to really just like once I get that on autopilot, like the next goal I really want to just ball out. Cause I feel like realistically, once you hit like a 10K month, bro, like obviously you get the nice place, you got a car, you got freedom of time. Like does life really get better than that, bro? Like I feel like right now it's solid. Things really become more luxurious, like maybe get a nicer crib, nicer car, take a longer trip. But like right now, like in life, all you really need is like 10K a month to really just live. So I'm thinking like, what's next? Like I know you said you having kids next 5 years. I don't know,
bro. I don't know. Well, first I gotta find the queen. So if you're watching this, I'm taking applications.
There we go.
But also even expanding on that too. Also, I think we've built so much success because we've also been not selfish, but we've also been personal to ourselves, right? Like I know for myself, when I first started my business, I was actually in a relationship. Like I literally broke up with her right before I started this business. I think it was the best thing for me because I've truly found myself. Like I didn't focus on nobody else, and I knew I had to be improving my mindset and myself so then I could provide for the right person. My real queen, because I know she's doing the same thing as me every day.
Like, how do you find yourself though? Like, what does that mean?
How do I find myself?
Yeah.
Like my purpose and my drive. Like when I knew like running my business and getting new clients and helping them change their lives, that was a purpose for myself, making an impact for other people. So finding myself was helping others find themselves too. Like it's a full trifecta effect. But also I found myself in a challenge. It's literally labeled 75 hard challenge. That challenge, it wasn't easy, bro, because I even look back at the 75 days, you know, there was the distractions around me. People were drinking. You know, I was still in college, so people, you know, were partying. I went to some clubs too.
Yeah.
But never touched one drink of alcohol. It was just water, and I just kept along with the journey because I knew I needed to complete this challenge. Like, I knew whatever it took, I needed to go all in. And even, I remember one day, I think it was day 33, day 34, I broke my freaking ankle.
Damn.
Like, just playing basketball.
Yeah.
So even when I had that setback and I knew I needed to still do those 2 workouts every day, to even you might have to change up the system and you have to change up your routine, but you still have to do, you know, the non-negotiables every day.
Yeah.
You got to get it done.
So like, what was like the most like, what was the part like you almost lost the challenge, bro? Like, we almost fell off.
Bro, and I think it's because I could have done more research on it, or I could have just, you know, helped myself. But in working out, I realized recovery is the most important aspect. Like,
Yeah.
I was probably till day 34, 35, I was hitting weights twice a day easy. Or at least, you know, I call it a prison workout. You do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, all that for one of the workouts. Bro, by 35, my body was so beat up. I'm like, dude, I don't know how I'm going to, you know, get to the next day. Like, I literally can't get up. But I realized that with recovery being key, like I could adjust, you know, my workouts. So I would typically do like a morning workout, you know, just weights. But in the afternoon, you know, whether that's yoga, stretching outside, just being outside and being active. I think some of the days I even, you know, went for a run with my dog, like just doing stuff like that. But even, you know, besides working out for ourselves, I feel like we've gone into so many different avenues of training. Like, dog, you are killing the game right now. Like, I think you might, pretty soon, bro, I think your next goal should be an MMA fight.
Hey, Dana White, hey, we going straight to the UFC, bro. Honestly, that's the thing, bro. Like, that's come down to mountains, bro, because, like, yeah, like, lifting weights is cool, right? But you can only get so strong. Like, you can only get so strong, like, humanly possible, right? So I feel like I hit all the benchmarks. I feel like I hit all the benchmarks, right? Bench 315, squat 405, deadlift 455. I was like, all right, what's next? Like, keep challenging yourself. I'm like, what's next? Let's go hit some calisthenics, man. I'm doing handstands. Honestly, the next thing I wanted to get is the backflip. I get the backflip. That's like all the stones right there. But like even then, I got bored. I'm like, you can only do so many handstands and shit until it just gets boring, you know? So I'm like, let me just use all this strength and do something cool. Let me challenge myself, bro. So I was like, let me start taking some MMA classes, man. And that's been a that's been a journey, bro. Like I'm thinking, yeah, like I work out every single day. I'm swole. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna stand on business, bro. First day at the MMA class, they're like, we do a little technique. It's time to start like sparring, I guess. Man, I get choked out so quick, bro. I was like, whoa, what happened, bro? Dude fucking threw me all around. And I'm like, all right, I gotta lock in, you know? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come back. Day 2, that's not happening. Day 2, I'm back, right? Warmed up, did a little techniques in the first 30 minutes, time to spar again. Like, I put up a little fight, but man, I got choked out so quick, bro.
Day 2.
Day 2. I'm like, all right. Day 3, we spinning back, bro. Spin back, same thing. I'm like, all right. These guys, they got more days on me, bro. So in my head, because at this point, like I just started a couple weeks ago, I'm like, I understand it. I'm like, they just got more hours or reps in, so I just gotta keep getting my reps up, bro. So like, I'm studying videos. I'm sitting here watching videos of like the top MMA guys. I'm over here practicing on the air, choking the air out of it. I'm like, tomorrow, I'm coming back. I'm spinning back. I'm gonna get me a submission, bro. And I think it was on day 5. I got my first submission. Finally, I'm like, I choked him out, tapped. I'm like, yeah, I did that, right? And then like literally after that, I took 2 days off. I didn't go back to the class for 2 days, right? I was like, I got it. I mastered it. And I finally go back, right? And it's like day 1 all over again, bro. I didn't stay consistent. I fell off, you know? Got freaking thrown around. I was tired. I couldn't breathe, bro. So like, yeah, like you're good. If you're good at something, like, and you win one time, one dub doesn't mean you mastered it, right? To master means like you're doing it, like you got it every single time, like you got it. So people like, you gotta see it through. You can't just get one dub and be satisfied. Like never stay satisfied.
We were talking about it the other day, like falling off, bro. Like there's so many people that just fall off, and I know that because they do the line where you remember when we were doing that. You remember when we was making that. You remember when we was doing that, bro. Like that's not. I don't have that mentality. Like I have guys that text me. They're like, you remember when we were playing football, basketball, bro? I still do that. Like I still go to the court. I'll still drop everybody off, and I feel like right now I'm even more athletic shape than I was in high school. Because I know I didn't want to fall off.
Yeah.
And, you know, falling off too, where people are like, I think you said it the other day, like, you remember when we were making this amount of money, or you remember when we were running this business so much up, and now what? We're not doing anything?
Yeah, bro, that's my biggest fear, bro, to be like, I used to be this. I used to be that. That's like one of my biggest fears, bro. That's why like you always gotta keep elevating, bro. Like elevating is like that's like always gotta keep elevating. But one of my friends the other day, she told me like, cause me sometimes I get a little anxious, right? I feel like I'm not doing enough, right? So like she said like you are where your feet are. Like yeah, the goal is to keep getting better every single day, but like sometimes you gotta take a second and be like, all that hard work you did in the past, like you are where you are right now, you know? You are where your feet are. So just keep grinding.
And I think we've been progressing so much more where I have to sometimes like sit back and like realize where I'm at. And that also comes from thanking God as well. Like when I was, I think within the first month of me running the business, I even look back and I'm like, dude, I did the math. I was making $90 a day. And I did that math because, you know, within a 30-minute call, I think I made like $1,200 at work.
Yeah.
And now that we're having so much success, and even on the days, you know, where it might not go our way, I gotta look back and I'm like, holy crap. Like, no, God, look how much God has changed my life within the past 8 months of my life. I've been on this earth for 22 years. And it wasn't until this year I found myself, and I'm growing a 6-figure, soon to be 7-figure coaching business real soon.
Yeah, bro. And that's the one thing, like look back and just be thankful, man. And like people call it success. Like I don't feel like success is like a number. It's not like a number on the screen, like a certain amount of money you make. I feel like to me, like success is like really what you do with like the money, like the blessings that God gave you. You gotta be a light in the world. That's why even when we like went and did that give back, like fed the homeless and all that, like we dropped the video on it. But to me, like I wouldn't even care if the video got up or not, bro. Like I like just that feeling, just helping other people is honestly just such a blessing, bro. Like I could have teared up that day, honestly.
You know what I mean? Like people don't realize, like even for people that aren't having it enough or they're struggling, like we're all human at the end of the day. Like we got to be there for each other as well. Like if you have the success, like and you're making millions of dollars, billions of dollars, but you don't give back at all. Like I don't think you deserve that. Like I don't think I would deserve that either. Like if I don't give back my time, my energy, or even my money, you know, to make sure everybody's staying afloat in our society.
Yo, brothers and sisters in Christ, bro. Like I would help, bro. Ain't gonna lie, having a sister is like the most expensive thing you can do, bro. Like my sister is only woman in my life that just I can't say no to, bro. Like I don't got a girl right now, so my sister get everything, bro. I'm like, Nessa, you ate today? Nah, go get a steak on me. We had a great day, you know? Get your nails done. Go buy a new outfit. I got you, you know? And that's always like the best feeling because like I'm the youngest, you know? So being able to like just help the fam out, make sure the fam's straight, like that's such a blessing, bro.
Man, and I think the main, like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna be successful until I can retire my mom and dad. And
that's real success
since
right
I
there.
was little, we always had this inside joke where, you know, when I really make it and I really leveled up, like they even talked to me when I was a toddler, and they're saying, when you make it, we want to live with you, and we're gonna take care of your kids. So we want to be a part of the house, and we want to be there, fully retired. So I think I wake up and I just paint the picture and paint the image of my mom having her dream car. We talked about it, the G-Wagon.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm able to buy her that G-Wagon, buy me, my mom and dad a house, like I think that's when I'll be successful, like in my heart.
Yeah.
My soul.
And then what? What you doing like that same day? What you doing?
What am I doing?
You buy your mom the G-Wagon, you know what I'm saying? She moves into the big 15-bedroom mansion. Like, then what? What you got rocking?
I'll have my family, man. I'll be set. I mean, I definitely want to be on the water. I'm gonna just be laid back, bro.
Lay back with
Enjoying
a cigar.
just chilling, bro. Like,
Tranquilo.
because family at the end of the day is the most important aspect. Like, if you don't have a relationship with your family, I don't think you have. For me, I don't have anything to strive for. Like, I don't have anybody to push myself for.
Yeah.
Because my parents sacrificed so much for me, I got to sacrifice now so then I can put myself above the game, and then I can take care of them. Like, you guys did enough. Like, they're both 40, 42 right now. They had me at 19, like younger than me. So I'm sacrificing everything right now, so then they can have a plentiful life. They can retire, and you know they know they've made it as well.
Yeah, bro. Shout out the fam, bro.
Shout out to fam.
I was telling my sister this the other day, like those are the people that like we got to keep the family close, you know, because even like they seen you when you were a little baby, you know, like a little toddler. They seen you all aspects of your life though. So like just as you're leveling up, like what would your mom be saying? Like when she's seeing you like the business growing, seeing like the man you turn into. Like, what was she saying about that?
What she was saying about that? Well, she did have she didn't have an expectation, but she had just a reality of thought where, you know, just living my life as a college student, like there's expectation that you'll probably make like 30K, 40K. I think she said it to you that I'd be making 30, 40K living on her couch. And I was like, you know what? I probably would be doing that if I didn't have this, you know, but I thank God, like I said, that he gave me the route.
Yeah, bro. It's honestly been such a blessing. Like, we're really just right up, scaling, keep helping out other people, and just to close it out, bro. So right now, we're really just trying to elevate, keep being a blessing in the world, right? So like, as you're doing that, right? What are the next steps? Like put people on game, bro. Like, what are those daily non-negotiables you need if you really want to just keep elevating?
If you want to keep elevating, bro, you have to just do the non-negotiables like Vince said. But also think about what you have to do in your daily activity so you can improve yourself, your mindset, because wherever your mindset goes, your energy will flow, right? So even, you know, waking up early, you know, getting shit done, and even getting right, getting healthy and working out every day is a non-negotiable for myself. And I think everybody should follow that to a T.
And hey, man, if you really need more help, if you really want to know like how you can start start an online brand, really scale up and really like live their dream life, help the family, and just have that sense of freedom, like I said, shoot us a text on Instagram. Like, knowledge is everywhere, right? And I'm more than happy to help people out. So shoot us a text on Instagram, Vince So Swole on all platforms, Logan M. Gregory here. Just shoot us a text. We're here to help you out, bro. If you want to scale up with online coaching, you got a passion for fitness but don't know where to start, we're here to help you out. Just shoot us a text and we'll be in touch with you, bro.
Let's get locked in.
Let's do it.